Weekend was awesome. Qualified second in the heat, third in the main. So solid night, first podium. I'm stoked. I'm loving New York right now.
How does the first podium feel? Does it feel like you thought?
It feels awesome. Yeah, I'm so pumped. I've been trying to get at it for a long time. Finally get up there. It's awesome.
Weekend was great. Love being in New York. Cool city. First time I've been here, and kind of with the forecast being rainy, I was looking forward to having some good battling in the mud. Of course, it's our first open stadium of the year, and we get rain. But no, I had a fun time. The main event was shaping up to be good. I was fourth there behind Vince, trying to get around him for third. It would have been cool to have two Martins on the podium, and just lost my front end after the finish line, and kind of just tried to get to the finish after that. Ended up seventh, so it's all right.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Started off the heat race, I think 8th in the heat, which wasn't the greatest, but probably the highlight of the night was getting the whole shot in the semi and leading 2 or 3 laps, I think, and then made a couple mistakes, and then Hill and Grant got by me, but still pretty pumped on that. And then the main was so-so. I was running all right, like around 15th, I think, and then I OJ'd the triple pretty bad and flat landed it, and then I kind of jammed my bad wrist, so kind of just just kind of struggled the rest of the main, and I think I finished 17th. So I'm still walking, going getting practicing for the outdoors. That's kind of what I'm shooting for.
Considering all things, I guess it didn't turn out too bad. I came in with some hurt ribs into this weekend that put me out in Seattle, and I felt pretty good in practice. I was surprised how good they felt, and then I went down pretty big once it started raining and popped my shoulder out of place. And it was out for a pretty good amount of time. I thought I could get it back in by myself, and I didn't. I had Doc put it in, which is good because he puts it in the right way. When I put it in, it's like a hack job, and it actually makes it more sore. So he got it in, and it felt good after that. I was going to ride more in that practice, but I guess they call it outside assistance when somebody puts your shoulder in now because of the Cincerello deal. So I waited for the night show, and yeah, I won the LCQ. Was riding good in the main, and then had another big crash, which didn't help my body. But yeah, I don't know. I forget what we finished, but finished somewhere inside the top 20, which, all things considered, I'm healthy, and we're in the main event and got some TV time probably, so it's all good for the team and our sponsors.
Weekend was good. I had a pretty good qualifying session. Had a pretty good heat race, got a third, and then in the main event, got off to a good start, was second behind Jimmy D for a couple laps, and made a pass on him on probably the 4th or 5th lap, something like that, and then I led it for I think I led it for about 4 or 5 laps, and then Bogle got by me, and I was right behind him, and just made a little mistake coming into a corner and stalled my bike, and I'm super bummed about that. I definitely feel like I would have had a solid podium, but I just got to eliminate those little mistakes, and I'm going to go back and train harder this week and then put more time on the bike and just eliminate those little mistakes and have fun with it next weekend.
Alright, my weekend was actually pretty good. I rode good in both practices and felt super good, just super loose, and just didn't get to start in the heat race, came from right back, and actually rode really good and was ready for the main event. And again, I actually had a decent jump for how my rut was behind the gate, but RV cut over on us quite a bit, and I had to brake really early and messed me and Stu up a little bit, and just was far back there. But overall, I think I've definitely ridden worse, so it's one of the happier 5th place, for sure. I wish I would have been further up front, but I just need a better start. But I think I did 20 solid laps, and I was fighting for the 5th place tonight. I think I should have done that triple before the whoops in that last lap, but I think I would have jumped into Barcia because you really make up a lot of time there, and just didn't pull the trigger on that one. But overall it was good.
My weekend in New Jersey was all right. The track changed all day long, from the first practice, and in my semi, I felt like I finally got the track dialed in. I nailed a few jumps, and then it started raining for the lights main, and it changed drastically. So lots of ruts, really struggled. Had a great start, and I filled in my rut with a lot of nice dirt back behind, and so that worked out well. But I just couldn't stay up front with those guys. I think I got passed by 4 guys in a matter of 100 feet, and it pretty much deflated me and pissed me off. So have some work to do. Not my specialty with the ruts, but looking forward to going to Vegas and finishing this thing off strong.
It was good. Glad to be back. Was away for quite a while, and it's never fun being hurt, so back this weekend, and I had a good time. It was fun to be back out there. Had a decent heat race, got a good start, rode good in that, and then in the main, I was good over the gate, and just first couple turns kind of was tough, and yeah, just wasn't up high enough, and just ended up went down, so was way back off the start, but actually was happy with how I rode in the main. I think pretty happy with my riding, and with my shoulder feels good, and everything's good. Just need a better start next weekend, and yeah, I should be fine.
Weekend was good. Second place. What can I say? Got some pretty good starts tonight in the heat race. I actually let off a little bit early. I was just kind of a chicken with the mud. I got third in that. Lined up for the main next to the doghouse. I don't know where I came out, somewhere around top 5. Made a couple passes, and then got into second, and just getting past Josh on that little off-camber corner. So that's where I made the move on him there, and then I don't know, just kind of settled in, and actually got a little bit tight towards the end of the race. I was a little bit bummed because I wanted to make a push. Like, I feel like I have something there, but I just can't quite do it right now. So searching a little bit, but you know, it's a second, so pretty satisfied.
Not your first podium, is it?
Second podium. I got second Indy, so yeah.
Cool. I like the fashion statement.
Weekend was good. The rain made it a little bit sketchy, of course, but actually it worked out. The track was decent all weekend, so it was good. Heat race paid off because Ryan had the fastest heat race, which gave us first gate pick, and there was really one really good gate up there, and we took that. So it's nice to get this thing done.
So is it nerve-wracking for you as a mechanic when it's like that tonight, or is it kind of a casual night?
I mean, it's always nerve-wracking. I'm not gonna lie. It's nerve-wracking, you know, when it starts raining and stuff. But knowing, you know, we still have another weekend to go. I mean, that you always have that cushion. So, but stuck to the plan. You know, if the wind presented itself, he was going to go for it, and he did. He got a great start, and I mean, I don't think anyone was going to catch him anyway. So it ended up working out for us.
How was my weekend? It was. You know, fan-wise, family-wise, all that, it was so awesome. Racing-wise, definitely could have been better. Heat race wasn't great, didn't get the best start. Semi was awesome. Main event was so-so. I rode the best I've ridden in a while, but just didn't get a great start, and you know, didn't get a great start, and didn't put myself in the right position to try to get that Toyota Tundra in a race win, because I definitely had the speed, and you know, I was doing everything right. So that kind of is a bummer, but. Just keep on charging.
Was it kind of cool having this be the closest to your house?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, you know, I didn't grow up far from here, and you know, I knew the fans would be awesome, but they were really awesome. It was definitely felt great just to see that. And you know, I seen a lot of family today that I haven't seen in a long time that helped me get here, and it's just like looking back, we kind of reminisced a little and talked about some stuff, and they're like. I'm like, I never thought I'd be here, and they're like, I mean, we knew you'd go places, but we never thought of this, so it felt really good today.
It's pretty awesome, man. Kind of iffy coming in here with the weather situation, not being too sure on what was going to happen, but I mean, I liked it. It was fun. The track was tough and pretty technical with the added element of the rain coming down during the main, so it was fun. I had a good battle with Biscuit out there, my teammate, and that was fun, and I think that was like his best main too, so incredible night for all of us. Eli got on the box too, 450 class, so pumped on the night. Got another win, man. I was pumped on that.
Was it nerve-wracking at all with the conditions and leading out there?
Nah, I wasn't nervous. I mean, I said this earlier, like there's a little bit of like pressure or whatever going on with the situation that I'm in, but as soon as the gate drops, literally like the only thought going through my mind is just like every other time I get on a bike, it's just drill the process, make it happen, get a start, try to get a front, try to win, and that's kind of just what was going through my mind. And you know, luckily it played out good, and I got another one of these things, man. I'm pumped.
Okay, so win 1 was your first ever. Win 2 was taking over the points lead. How did they feel in comparison to each other?
There's no feeling that can replace that first win, because it's been a long road for me, man. It's been tough. It's been a few years in the making, and that first win was an incredible feeling. It was my birthday, my family was there, everyone, so being able to share that with them was the coolest part of all. with them being there through every step of the way, all the rough patches and all the good and the bad. So that was pretty awesome. But man, getting this red plate, my first time with red plate, is pretty cool. And heading into Vegas and try to wrap this thing up.
Basically couldn't have gone or been any better, really. Was able to get the heat race win, well, whole shot in the heat race, get the heat race win, whole shot in the main event, and win that, and seal the deal with the championship. So for me, you know, I guess it's bad to say, but I'm I guess a little more at this point in time excited that I was able to win the truck. I've never won a truck before, so you know, that's pretty cool that I was able to do that. You know, it's a big deal to win another championship and make it 4 in a row, but for me, I'm kind of like, you know, never won a truck before, so that's pretty cool.
Nice. So it looked like you got up front and you really had a point to prove to.
Yeah, I mean, the track we had some rain, but, you know, and it was actually really good the way it ended up turning out. Dirtworks did a good job with the track, and also the dirt held the water really well. Obviously, we didn't have a lot of rain, but we had some rain, and, you know, so I was surprised.
So, next week in Vegas, one more win, or have a good week?
No, to end the deal off with a win in Vegas. It's always nice to win in Vegas, on the track and off.